And if you could just introduce yourself.
I play keyboards in Alice.
My name is Anna Maria, and I am the founder and vocalist in the band Vajra.
What was the initial start?
Yeah, so we all have pretty storied histories.
I was just bored during COVID. Did a little demo, put it out, and it was pretty well received by the community. And
always had a thing for horror punk and stuff.
Something that started with me and a laptop during quarantine, and just like, oh yeah, you know, all those times I said, if only I didn't have to work my job all the time, and now it's like I could have time to do that. Well, now this is that.
Hey there, everybody. As you can tell, I am not William Hamilton. I'm Tone Lopez, a recent addition to the Heartfelt Horror Media Network team. On the back end of things, I've been taking care of editing the interviews recently, and now on the front end of things, you're going to occasionally see me on some of these Heartfelt news updates and some new content that Will and I are cooking up for y'all. In today's episode, I had a chance to sit down with Flagstaff, Arizona's own Vacant Skies. They describe their music as a swift kick to the throat that leaves you wanting more, and I couldn't agree more. We talk a little about their recent tour, recent EP release, and an upcoming show they have at the Orpheum Theater in Flagstaff, Arizona with the legendary Hemlock. I highly recommend, if you're in the area, check it out and check out some of their music as well. Alright, let's get into it. If y'all can take a moment to just introduce yourselves, I would appreciate that.
Larry sings. My name's Eric. I play bass and bother Larry.
Yeah. My name is Jason. I play guitar and bother Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Jade. I sit in the back and I play the drums.
He doesn't bother anyone.
No, yeah, he's pretty good about that.
He's the cuddler.
I'm like in the hierarchy of the band here, knowing who bothers who. You know, everyone is everyone else's annoyance. So
yeah. Jade's the capybara of the band. He has no issue.
Yeah.
Cool. Appreciate you guys hopping on, taking a little bit of time out of your day. And yeah, I guess let's get started with, how you guys doing? Tell me a little bit about your band, how you guys kind of got things going here.
So about summer of 2021, Jay and I reconnected. We were part of a band prior to Vacant Skies. So we were bandmates prior, and then we reconnected after the pandemic, and we decided we wanted to play music again. So we put out posts everywhere. I got hit up by a dude on Craigslist, and we all met at Jay's place, started jamming out, and that started the original lineup of what Vacant Skies was. That would have been Mark, our original guitarist. A few months later, it was brought to our attention that Eric wanted to be part of the band as well, or wanted to be in a band because he was in a band prior, and then so we invited him over to practice. He sent a demo of some electronic music, and he was singing, and it sounded like The Weeknd, and I like The Weeknd, so I'm like, okay, I like that, I'll dig it. So we invited him over, and his personality and his openness and creativity just fit with all of us like a glove. And so from there on, I think it was October of 21 when we were officially a full band, right? So when you started,
yeah, that was when I jumped in October.
Heck yeah!
Someone all meshed in, and then Jason here, he filled in for Mark for a couple shows, and Mark couldn't do it no more, and now he's part of us, and we were very lucky, to say the least.
I started filling in for these guys around November. I did a couple of shows, and then Mark jumped ship, and I had been wanting to do a more aggressive project for a while, and it all just kind of worked out.
Yeah, he and too, while he was just in the process of being a fill-in for Mark, he came to us with some of his music ideas, and we really liked them. Some of Mark's examples of what he wanted to work on and grow with were a lot harder, a lot more aggressive type of music than what his current band is playing. And so it was like perfect opportunity because it was exactly the kind of direction that we wanted to go in too. So it's kind of a nice little like puzzle piece fit there.
Awesome. So a little over 2.5 years, maybe around 2.5 years, it sounds like.
Yeah, just about.
You guys keep busy. I mean, I had the pleasure of opening for you guys in Salt Lake City about a year ago now. You guys have gone on multiple tours. You guys just got back from a tour back in March, no?
Yeah,
we just did a little 5-day run, Southern California, Las Vegas.
Yeah, 5-day run, yeah.
And with that, releasing music as well. I know you guys just dropped an EP back in December, no?
Yep, we dropped En Memoir EP, which was in the last collection with Mark as guitar on there. But that was December 15th, I believe, to be precise. But That was our most recent.
Awesome. Heck yeah.
Yep.
Well, today, biggest thing we're here to talk about is you have a pretty big show coming up. Why don't you guys tell me a little bit about it?
So we're playing with Hemlock on the 18th of this month, right? April 18th.
No, May 16th.
May 16th. I'm so sorry.
May 16th.
Playing with Hemlock on May 16th. And yeah, it's gonna be at the Orpheum Theater. It's gonna be a great show. A couple other bands. One I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but one of the bands that's gonna be playing with us is gonna be from the Res. I'm really excited to play with them. And then the other one's gonna be Hemlock's direct support. Do you remember those names, Larry?
It's Fatal Fall and Dying in Vain.
Fatal Fall, Dying in Vain, and then us, and then with Hemlock. And it's kind of cool how we got on that show. I think Jade can probably explain that a little better than I can about how we got onto it.
Yeah, Hemlock is a longtime metal band, that's been touring for a very long time. They have a very big reputation all around the world, matter of fact. They've toured with a lot of big metal bands. Basically, you could name any big metal band. They've played with them, at a festival or toured with them, one of the two. They're a very hardworking band. They've been on several big labels, but they're just at this point, have made so many friends that they can just kind of book a tour wherever they want, with the connections that they have. And I've been seeing this band since I was like 14 years old. The level of energy that they bring to the show is just very unique. You just got to see it for yourself. But it's really exciting to be able to open for them once again.
And it's really cool too because the first show on this recent tour that we did was in Henderson, Nevada. It was at a little venue that Chad, the lead singer of Hemlock, liked to come and check out. And so he came in and got to actually see him, like on that first show on this recent tour. And it's really cool. It's really cool to talk to him and like kind of get more excited and get a little more personal information on like what's going on the tour and like how he's doing and his experiences and stuff.
Yeah, if you can imagine, it's like one of your idols as a kid, like coming to see your show. It's really, really kind of mind blowing. It's Henderson, Nevada is just outside of Vegas, is his hometown. That's where he started Hemlock all those years ago. So it's really cool. 30 years ago now, they just did their 30-year anniversary tour, like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really awesome, mind blowing that we had the opportunity and he showed up to our show. It's really awesome.
So this will be your first time playing with, it was Hemlock, Fatal Fall, and Dying in Vain, right?
Yep. So it'll be our first time with those other two bands. Well, first time with Vacant Skies as well. Jade and I's other band played with them prior at the same place, but this is the first time with us as a collective, which I'm really excited for.
Heck yeah. Well, you guys have had a pretty exciting start to the year, it sounds like. You played with some pretty big names already. Just got done with the tour, getting ready to play with Hemlock. What's next for 2024? Do you guys have anything else kind of foreseeable future?
One of the big things that we're aiming for is another album release. We're shooting for another album release either between Halloween and Christmas time, around there. It's going to be in a much different direction than what we've posted in the past, from what people are used to hearing from us, but it's not going to be completely out of left field. It's not going to completely blindside people, but it's kind of I don't know, if you go through our catalog and if you go through it in order, they can kind of tell that we've been going more towards a heavier angle. And this kind of firms that up a little bit, this next album. And we're hoping to shoot for a 10 to 12 track record. And it's going to be exciting because this time it was our old guitarist who did all of our recording and producing. But since he's no longer with us, I'm going to be taking over that responsibility. So I'm really excited to have the opportunity to actually go through and like make our own album. Nervous, but we'll see. Hopefully it's going to be good, and hopefully it lives up to what people expect from us.
He's been doing a good job. He's got to give himself some credit. He's been doing really good.
Heck yeah.
Hopefully we're going to see a single out here soon. I want to put a single out within, I don't know, no promises, but I'm hoping like a month to 3 months, somewhere in that period.
Heck yeah, very exciting. Where can people find you guys, like your socials and stuff, so they can keep up for any upcoming releases? If you guys end up going on another tour, maybe stopping in a city, or for your fans that are already there in Arizona.
If you want to check out our music, our current catalog is everywhere on every streaming platform: Apple, Music, iTunes, Spotify, Google, if people still use that. It's pretty much everywhere. And then if you want to check out our social medias, our accounts are at Vacant Sky _AZ and Vacant Skies AZ.
Very exciting stuff. I'm very happy for you guys, everything you have coming up. And yeah, I'd love to have you guys, on the longer form show, especially with that. This will be your first, your second full length album.
Yeah, this will be our second full length.
Heck yeah. So we'd love to have you guys back on the show and, maybe get a little more in depth with all that.
Awesome, man. I'm excited.
Well, I appreciate all your guys' time and yeah, y'all have a good one.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You guys have a great night.